Go.
Go.
So, good morning, sir. Good morning, classmates. Capstone project is a thesis and a research work based from TED Memorandum Order Number 25 Series of 2015. The thesis capstone project are required for candidates for graduating in all computing programs. Both the thesis and capstone projects are terminal project requirements that will not only demonstrate a student comprehensive knowledge of the area of the study and research methods used but also allow them to apply the concept and methods to a specific problem in their area of specialization. What is a thesis? It is a report of a scholar upon some piece of research which has completed. In the area of computing, it is defined as a technical report on a systematic investigation of a problem that can be solved using computing. It may include a solution, an approximate or particular solution, a scientific investigation, or the development of results leading to the solution of the problem. Capstone project, an undertaking appreciate to a professional field, it should significantly address an existing problem or need. An IT capstone project focuses on the structure, application, or process involved in implementing computing solution to a problem. Responsibilities of a capstone project student. Upon enrollment in the thesis capstone project, the researcher has to solve the responsibility of utilizing, undertaking, monitoring, and writing the thesis report. It is therefore necessary for a researcher to learn the necessary skill and competency in the conduct of a research. Although there will be an assigned advisor who will guide the student researcher in the conduct of the study. It is the advisor's responsibility to feed everything to the competent. Besides, it will be the researcher who will present the result of the study in the financial defense, not the advisor. Cut mo lang.
3, go.
Now let's do the A, project duration. The thesis capstone project will be completed within 2 semesters, capstone project 1 and capstone project 2. In case that the student will not able to comply the requirements within the prescribed semester, he/she will be given another 2 semesters as extension to complete the capstone project. Failure to complete with the 4 semester duration, the student will be required to re-enroll the capstone project 1 and capstone project 2, considering the average lifespan of software is at 3 years. In case of the student will pass thesis capstone project 1 but fail to complete the capstone project 2 within 2 semesters, the student will be required to re-enroll thesis capstone project 1 and thesis capstone project 2. Letter B. Project group composition. The capstone project group will be composed of most 3 members depending on the complexity of the project. The student will be allowed to choose their group members, but still the subject teacher has the final decision to approve the said group depending on the capability of the members of the group. Now, letter C. Project advisor. The dean program chair is given the authority to select the student advisor and panel members based from the faculty members' competency and expertise on the capstone project. Topic. The selection of advisor for the capstone project will be limited to the faculty members from the ICT. Appointment of advisor from other department, colleges, institutions, universities will be allowed on case basis. Contract of service. Faculty members may handle capstone project advisorship provided there be a permanent faculty member who will be an advisor to ensure that there will be somebody who will assume the advisorship on the contract of the former is terminated. The maximum members of capstone project advisorship is 5 per faculty member. Letter D. Panel composition. The Dean Program Chair will assign qualified and competent faculty members who will constitute the defense panel. The defense panel shall be composed of the following. 1 is the chairman, preferably the Dean Program Chair of a faculty with at least master's degree. Second one is that 2 members, 1 may be content expert. Letter E. Duties and responsibilities of the panel chairman. Brief the proponents, researchers about the proposal hearing oral defense program during the actual proposal hearing or oral defense respectively, issued the verdict. The verdict is a unanimous decision among the 3 members of the thesis capstone project proposal hearing on oral defense panel. Once issued, it's final and irremovable. Nominate a thesis capstone project for the Outstanding Research Capstone Project Award. Letter F. Duties and responsibilities of the panel members, content expert. Validate the endowment of the advisor. The panel serve as internal auditors, putting some form of check and control the kinds of thesis project being approved by the college. Second one is evaluate the deliverables. Third one is recommend and verdict. Fourth one is listen and consider the request of the advisor or the proponent researchers. And lastly, nominate a thesis capstone project for the Outstanding Research Capstone Project Award. G. Duties and responsibilities of the project thesis capstone project subject teacher. The subject teacher is the advisor of all groups assigned to him or her. Announce research capstone project areas at the start of each semester to the students. Conduct general meetings with the student to discuss the capstone project guidelines, policies, and deliverables, and to allow the student to raise and clarify issues. Select proposal hearing and oral defense panel for each team. Schedule research capstone project activities such as the deadlines of deliverables and proposal hearing and oral defense sessions. Post schedules proposal, hearing, and oral defense guidelines, requirements, guideline, and other announcement. Furnish every member of the proposal, hearing, and oral defense panel with all necessary capstone project documents before the proposal hearing or oral defense. File at least one copy of the proposal hearing and oral defense panel's evaluation, including revision and the revised and approved deliverables at every stage of the research capstone project. Submit collected grades of students under his/her section for them. H. Duties and responsibilities of the advisor. Ensures that the study proposed by the student conforms to the standard of the college and has immediate and potential impact on the research trust of the university. Guides the research capstone project student in the following tasks while in the proposal stage. Defining the research problems, objectives in clear specific terms. Building a working bibliography for the research. Identifying variables and formulating hypotheses if any. Lastly, determining research design, population to be studied, research environment. Instrument to be used and data collection procedures. Meets the team regularly at least twice a month. More than team must seek proper appointment to answer questions and help resolve impasses and conflicts. Advisor must remind the proponents researchers to their work properly. Reviews thoroughly or deliverables at every stage of the research capstone project to ensure that they meet the department standards. The advisor may also require his/her proponents, researchers to submit progress reports regularly. Recommends the proponents, researchers for proposal hearing and oral defense. The advisor should not sign the proposal hearing notice and the oral defense notice if she should not believe that the proponent researchers are not yet ready for proposal hearing and oral defense, respectively. Those if the proponent's researchers fail in the proposal hearing and oral defense, it is proposal hearing and oral defense. It is partially the advisor's fault. Clarifies point during the proposal hearing and oral defense. Ensure that all required revisions are incorporated into appropriate documents and or software. Keeps informed at the schedule of researcher capstone project activities, required deliverable and deadlines. Recommends to the proposal hearing and oral defense the nomination of his/her research capstone project for an award. As a special advisor, he/she is responsible to be a provider, an encourager, a dictator, a pushy boss, a connector, an employment agency. There you go. the thesis capstone project presentation. As recommended by the Philippine Social of IT Education Research Committee, public presentation is required. It should be a school-based presentation open for public viewing. Thesis capstone project turnover. Project turnover is limited to the software developed, not including the equipment used during implementation as stated in the move-in MOU. In the event that the student is willing to donate the equipment, it must be stated in the MOU. Thesis capstone project grading system. The final grade of each proponent will comprise of the following: average grade of the panel members 30%, subject teacher 30%, advisor of the capstone project group 30%, peer grading 10% for the total of 100%. Verdicts. There will be possible verdicts after the proposal defense. The verdict is a unanimous decision among the 3 members of the panel committee. Once issued, its final and incodable. Approved. Minor revisions are necessary, but they do not have to be presented in front of and checked by all panelists with the grade of 86 to 100. Approved with revisions. Major revisions shall be incorporated in the final copy of the revised project proposal summary. There must be checked by panelists with the grade of 70 to 85.
3, go.
Disapproved. The proponent research failed to propose a researchable or scholarly capstone project below 70. System and manuscript defense. Capstone project output group grade using system prototype rubric with the percentage of 70%. Oral examination individual grade, same rubric with proposal 30% with a total of 100%. Capstone project output group grade 70%. The output should be consistent with the objectives are defined during the proposal stage 25%. All major module and features of the system output as defined after proposal stage are delivered. The credit shall be based on the percentage of delivered items 25%. Group debugging. The group shall display competence in resolving planted bugs with the 20%. Verdicts. The final defense. Accepted with revisions. Revisions are necessary, but they do not have to be presented in front of and checked by all panelists 71 to 100. First, the oral defense. Another oral defense session in which all 70 to 85. Not accepted. The proponents researchers failed to propose a researchable or scholarly capstone project below 70. Now, the CCICT Intellectual Property Policy. The college adopt the University Research Development Intellectual Property Policy and Guidelines, treasuring the substantial creativity, innovativeness, and intellectual contribution of the faculty, research and support staff as well as the students in the creation of intellectual property. The university adopts the policy guidelines of Intellectual Projects Office of the Philippines.